Hey, what's up, YouTube? And also TikTok, because I'll probably post the same video on there. What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing? And gals out there doing Instacart. Well, I'm going to start off with a tip, and then I'm going to move on to why the video is going to be about. The video is going to be about a video of an Instacart person who does influencing on YouTube, and a lot of followers follow her, including me, and we watch her videos and we like what she puts on there, which is Jen on the Go. I think she's a very talented woman. She provides a lot of information, and I'm glad that she's on here on this platform. But let's move on to the tip. The tip today that I'm giving out for Instacarters that have barely started, and maybe you're in the market like my market that was doing amazing during the pandemic, and right now it is just slowed down completely. Right now I'm just waiting for orders to come in, and they haven't come in for like the past 30 minutes. The biggest tip that you can do to give yourself an advantage over the other people is one, make sure that you try your best to be at a 5-star by avoiding one thing that I've noticed, because I followed her Jenna on the Go's advice, is avoiding those multiple orders, like the 3 orders, 2 orders, but basically the 3 orders, because normally what they do is they tag on a person who's not going to tip onto those 3 and 2 orders, and that person is normally a person who's going to give you a 4-star or 5. I mean, below a 5-star, like a 4 or a 3, and they're never going to answer your text, stuff like that. People that just don't care, and they don't understand how the system works and how critical it is for us shoppers. So I try to take only single orders. Distance really doesn't matter, because I also learned this from another YouTuber. I can't remember his name right now, otherwise I'd give him credit. And if I do remember, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the description, where he was talking about how sometimes if you're taking orders and the order justifies the distance simply for the fact that it might be a heavy order or it might be a good tip, I mean, why not? If you can get to your goal quicker by taking that order, like I'm going to give you an example. The other day I took a 10-mile order. 10 miles back and forth is 20 miles, but the order paid $45. So I took it because my goal is $100 a day. Guess what? In one 20-minute, and also a lot of people forget to put a goal on your mileage. My goal on the mileage, I try not to go 100 miles because wear and tear in the car, 1, and 2, here where I'm at, you're gonna rack up 100 miles easily in one day if you try to get $100. So if you do one order 40 miles and you already made your $45, guess what? You're only gonna be shy about $55 to hit your 100, and you already hit 40 miles, so you still got about 60 more to go. Well, 70 or 60 miles. Yeah, I'm real bad at math. Sorry about that. Now, the other part of the tip is, aside from trying to stay into the 5-star by being careful on what orders you take, is try to make sure that you keep your speed rating. And I'm going to post up a picture of where my speed rating is right now. My speed rating used to be at about 119. Right now it's at a 73. And believe me, once I brought it down to 73, I can tell and I can see the difference in the orders that I'm getting. Another tip besides that is your cancellation rate. Right now I'm at a 0 cancellation rate. Try not to pick up an order and then cancel it, because once you get into a certain cancellation rate, you believe it, even if you're at a 5-star, even if you have a fast shopping ratio, you're not going to see those orders. And I can tell you this because I have some friends that work with Instacart. Sometimes we'll be sitting in the same area, and they might have a real bad cancellation rate. They might have a real good speed rating, and they might be at a 5-star. I'll be over here at a 4.8 star with a really good speed rating and a 0 cancellation, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll see the orders, like, it might be almost seconds before they do, but it's enough time where I can swipe it before they do. So that's why you want to do that. Now, the next thing you also want to do is go ahead and subscribe to Jen on the Go. Go watch her videos, and you're gonna learn a lot. This person will teach you so much about the Instacart, especially if you're a newbie coming into Instacart. And the last video that I saw from her, I really liked the video because it reminded me of something from when I used to work in the corporate world, when I used to be a W-2, not an independent contractor. And that is something that is called toxic positivity, where sometimes people don't reflect the reality. Like she was saying, sometimes people will, give on the comments. They'll talk about stuff that's going on. Like, for instance, in my area where I'm at, if the orders have gone down, people are not being able to meet their bills. They're not paying their bills. Things are going on. I'm gonna give you an example. With me, it got so bad for a moment there. I had a car repossessed. I had to go ahead and get a new car because my car got repossessed, because that's how bad it had gotten. And I was used to making about $150 to $200 a day, and it went down to where I was making about $80, $60. One day, it got so bad that for about 4 weeks in a row, it got down to about $300 a week, $200 a week, which is normally what I would make in 2 days or 1 day sometimes. So it got so bad that I couldn't meet these bills. And people will put on the comments like, "Oh, you know what? Suck it up. You can do this. You got to be positive. Don't don't give up." Things like that. It's gonna get better. And sometimes that type of positivity, we don't need it, because we know we're just venting. And sometimes people, what they're looking for is a little bit of empathy, and for somebody to go ahead and make them, tell them, I understand how you feel. I'm going through the same thing too, but differently. And sometimes people are not looking for a solution; they're just looking for some type of advice. I personally, I'm a little bit more. I got a thicker shell on my back. Like, I can take it. You can give me toxic positivity and it doesn't hurt me. But then again, I come from the corporate world where I used to work at a call center as a supervisor and as a manager. It is the worst place for people to always try to throw at you fake positivity, to try to make you work more, try to work harder, and because your salary, so they try to put you, instead of working a 40-hour week, they want you to work 60 or 80 hours for the same amount of money that somebody would work for 40. So I totally understand that, and somebody like me can take it, but sometimes there's people that are more sensitive, and there's people that can't take it. And that's what by seeing Jen on the Go's video, I understood this, and that's why I'm making my video. And I'm adding it on to the pack that, like I said, I give you 3 tips on how to improve the possibility of seeing orders before somebody else. Well, just to wrap it up then, go ahead and leave in the comments what your thoughts are. Give it a like if you haven't given it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe, because my channel focuses on 3 things: keto diet, or from now on, I'm going to be transitioning over to carnivore. It focuses on Instacart, and it also focuses on picking, because I'm a picker. I go to Goodwill stores, I go to yard sales, I buy stuff, and I resell it on eBay. So if you like all those things, like carnivore diet, keto diet, Instacart, and also picking, this is the channel for you. And also the little bell up there, go ahead and hit it, and it'll notify you when I have a video going up. Well, see you later, guys. Have a good one.